Hello and welcome, everybody. We'll get started here in like just 1 minute. Give it the obligatory 30 seconds to let people trickle in. Hope you guys are feeling good tonight. Tonight is the beginning of we ramped up, now we're going to deload a little bit. So tonight is going to be a little more chill than usual, a little more position focused. Doesn't mean you won't get a good workout, it just means that it's that time in the cycle. So we'll get started shortly. All right, somebody else trickles in, they trickle in. Let's get ankle circles, 5 each direction. I'm experimenting with some new attire, good contrast, so you can see everything. I wore a black shirt, of course, but so I don't just melt into the background. Hopefully a bit helpful. Heels and toes together. We've got knee circles. 5 each way. Once you got those, let's get a step back. Reach up nice and tall. Take moments. Get long. Get tall. Turn the palms to the ceiling. Take a moment. We got 2 each side. Once you got those, let's get 10 jumping jacks. And nice and wide. Sunrise, good mornings. We'll get 3 each way. Big, slow circles. From there, let's walk it out. Let's get 5 push-ups. And then back up to standing. We got arm series. And from there, a pass of goat stretch. Settle in. Take your time. there, we're going to hang out on hands and knees whenever you're ready. Got back circles, 5 each way. And then we got bird dogs, 5 each side, reaching out nice and long. Trying to maintain your balance. Get some good length. Once you got 5 each side, let's go wrist stretch. Flip it over. Good to kick out a leg to the side. Find something good on the inner hip. And switch to the other side. And back to the other side, kick a leg forward. We got pigeon pose. Nice long back leg. And switch to the other side. And back to hands and knees. Walk it out for puppy dog. Get nice and long with the fingertips. And from there, back to hands and knees. We got thoracic rotation. Reach nice and deep. Up to the ceiling. We got 5 each way. And once you got 5 and 5, go and pop back up to your feet. And we've got baby makers going slightly wide, driving those elbows into the knees, keeping the hips high, back flat. And settle into prayer squat. Go ahead and squat out of it. Let's get 5 wide squats. From there, grabbing your skinniest band, we're going to start some strength in positions. We got a face pull. I'm going wide with the hands. I'll get it sort of an angle here so you can see it. And I am, can I go here? Yeah, cool. I'm pulling up, high and back. Elbows are high, hands are high, shoulder blades back behind you. So Marcelo, think of widening those hands out. Think of widening the hands as you go. Yes, good. We're getting 20, guys. High and wide. Squeeze everything back behind you. Should feel a good pump start to develop in between your shoulder blades. That upper part of the back. Getting all fired up. Once you get those, go ahead and set your bands down. From there, we're getting our trainers set up. You could go regular push-ups for this. That'd be totally fine. We've got tempo push-ups, 5 all the way around. 5 up, 5 down, 5 hold in each direction, okay? So go ahead, get your trainer set up. You want to be on the longest setting possible to give yourself some space. I'm going to walk towards the wall. So that this is essentially as hard as possible, or, finding the place that makes sense. And just do your best to follow my counts. I'm going to hop into my first one here in just a second, clearing a little foot space. And I'm starting number 1 in 3, 2, 1. I'm going down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Back up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Back down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Back up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Back down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Back up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now this will be the last one. Down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Back up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Relax. Go ahead and hop on out. Oh, my phone keeps locking up on me. It's getting a little inconvenient. Okay, 10 bird dogs each side. We already did 5 earlier. Let's get 5 more. What am I trying to accomplish when I go for these bird dogs? I'm trying to keep my belly button tucked up into my rib cage and extend the glutes very hard to maintain that perfect neutrality. And then give it a good squeeze. We got 5 more each side. See if your midsection can stay perfectly neutral the whole time. Easier said than done. Good squeeze. Make that straight line from heel to fingertip. And if you do these just right, they go from kind of easy, maybe a warm-up movement, just gliding through it, to really difficult to manage all the pieces. But that's where the benefit is. Trying to nail them right. Once you got your 5 each side, go ahead, pop up to your feet. We're going to grab that skinny band one more time. We got star pulls. Palms facing up, hands out in front. I reach, return back to neutral, reach, and return. We got 10 each side, reaching those hands as far back as they'll go. One goes high, one goes low. 10 each side. Once you got your 10 each side, feet go in. And shoulder tees for 10. Ooh! Man, I need to drink some more water or something. Shoulder's getting smoky. All right, you can drop your bands from there. Let's begin our weightlifting segments. First thing is a little plyo. So go ahead and grab your bag. This would be bag optional, but the bag is a good place to start. Okay, let's get 5 more squats, no bag. Just your regular old body weight squat. From there, we're going to do a squat jump with a landing focus. So if I go squat, jump, and then land, and then reset, that looks different than if I were to link them together. Okay, let's go 3, guys. Squat, jump, land. So you're trying to accelerate through the ceiling, and then land with some cushion, and get 2 more. Okay, let's give it a shot. Nice deep squat, accelerate through the ceiling, land, find your flat feet, just like you're landing on a box jump. Knees track out. In fact, this is actually good practice for landing on a box jump because we don't necessarily want to stab the toes in, which can happen occasionally. We want to land soft like a ninja. Okay, from there, let's add the bag. Now, this obviously changes things quite a bit, so be reasonable with it. And you can absolutely ditch the bag if you're not feeling it. Let's give it a shot. Let's get 2 more. Squat, jump, land, squat, jump, land. Okay, so the way this is going to work, we're going to get 6 of these. So if you get 4 to my 6, or you go a little faster and you get a little more rest, totally fine. We're going to get 6 of these and then 15 seconds rest in between each one. Okay, squat, jump, land, squat, jump, land. I'll count mine out. Let's get it going, guys. I'm going to do mine. Start mine in 5 seconds. Try and stay in sync as good as possible. In 2, 1, and here we go. I'm going down. Squat, land. 1, down. 2, down. 3, 4, 5, and 6. 15 seconds rest. Whew. We're getting how many sets of these? 5 sets. That's 1. Going in, 2, 1, and here we go. Same thing, 6 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 15 seconds. 2 sets down, 3 to go. Even though we're not doing that much work, quote unquote, my heart rate, my breath is going like crazy because 2, 1, very difficult to apply this much force. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Woo! It's hard to produce force like this on a repeat. 15 seconds. Whew. Is that 4, I think, coming up? 3, 2, 1, and here we go. I think that's 4, 5, and 6. 15 seconds. One more set. And 2, 1. Here we go. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, and ditch the back. Well done, guys. Man, sneaky stuff. Okay, band setup is low. We're going for a Pallof hold, which is pretty straightforward. I'm going to talk about some positions, and then we'll get to it. So for my Pallof hold, I'm holding my band out like so. I'm basically resisting the band's touching backwards, okay? So for my back, I want to think of having my shoulder blades down and back into the sockets, okay? No good, no good, no good, down and back, okay? That is your sole focus as we go for these 30 seconds. You're thinking of tucking your shoulder blades down into your back pockets. Okay, let's grab our bands. We got 30 seconds. We will go in 3, 2, 1, and here we go. So reaching out actually makes this more difficult because I'm going to have a tendency to want to kind of here, reach with the hands, roll the shoulder blades down and back, kind of puff up your chest a little bit. It's a challenging tug of war between yourself, but you can knock it out. All good stuff. Shoulder stability, neck pain resolution, better posture. 10 seconds. Shoulder blades down and back. They will tend to want to fall out of place. 2, 1, relax. Go to the other side, starting in 5 seconds. 2, 1, here we go. Same exact thing. I like to think of reaching first to get that tension, and then suck them down and back. Your shoulder blades should be directly over your hip bones as opposed to out in front. Directly over the hip bones, shoulder blades down and back into your pockets. Squeeze butt, squeeze the abs. Hang on. And relax. Here we go. That 30 seconds seemed faster than the first one. That's okay. All right, next, we got bag squats with holds. So, squat should be nice and warmed up. We're going for a wide bag squat hold with, 10 reps followed by a 10-second hold. So I get 9, and then when I get 10, I'm holding in the base like so for 10 seconds, come back up and repeat, okay? This is gonna be somewhat on your own count, guys, just trying to have your 10 seconds be truly 10 seconds, maybe even err on the side of 11 seconds, as opposed to 5 or 6 seconds, okay? Go ahead and grab your bags. Let's knock it out, guys. We got 20 total squats. Every 10 seconds, you get a 10-second hold. Every 10 reps, you get a 10-second hold. My brain is not firing. Okay, I'm going to knock mine out. I'm going to count mine out. You can go with me if you want, or you're kind of on your own. And I'm going down. 1, down. 2, going for that wider stance. Down. 3, down. 4, down. 5, down. 6, down. 7, down. 8, down. 9, down, and hold. 10-second hold. Big chest, eyes forward, knees out. 2, 1. Back up. We got 10 more squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Down and hold for 10. Knees out, chest up, eyes forward, elbows off the knees. And back up and relax. Okay, back to our pull-off holds. We'll give it about 15, 20 seconds. Adjust yourself. Blot your brows. Grab your bands. And we'll get going here in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Pull out your band. Shoulder blades down and back. Reach with the fists and pull your shoulder blades down. A little bit of tug of war with the upper body. Squeeze the butt, squeeze the abs. Everything is tight. Not a super hard position overall, but everything's contributing. 3, 2, 1, and 5-second turnaround. From the other side. 2, 1. Here we go. Reach. Shoulder blades down and back. Squeeze the butt, squeeze the abs. And 2, 1. Relax. Okay. How many are we doing of these? 4 sets. That's the beginning of set 2. Let's grab our bags, guys. Another sequence of squats. I'm going to get mine started here in, about 15 seconds. Finding my wide squat stance. Trying to have my toes flared out just a little bit to accommodate my hips and my knees. And I'm going 3, 2, 1, and I'm going down, up, 1, down, up, 2, down, up, 3, down, up, 4, down, and 5, down, 6, 7, 8, 9, down and hold, 10 seconds. Feet flat, chest up, knees out, working hard with the glutes. 2, 1, and back up. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and down and hold. 2, 1, and back up. Fish the bag. Find our way to our bands here in just a moment. All right. Pull-up holds. Coming up in 2, 1. Here we go. Sorry for the short notice. Just wanted to get the good clock. Shoulder blades down and back. Sucked into your back pockets. Reach with the arms. Squeeze butt, squeeze the abs. Everything is nice and tight, guys. Everything is contributing. 2, 1, 5-second transition. The other side. 2, 1, and here we go. Reach out nice and long. And 2, 1, relax. So hopefully by the end of this, my muscles are working. You know, it's not like I'm not working hard. Let's grab those bags. But I feel very warm and loose. And we're going to sink into some real good deep stretching at the end of all this, guys. So this is kind of like, deload, open up some new stuff, get some tension across the muscles, but we're not killing ourselves. And I'm going for my first squat in 2, 1, and I'm going down, up, 1, down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, down and hold. And 2, 1, back up. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and down and hold. Two, 1, back up. All right, we got our last set. Last set in front of us. Let's grab those bands, get going here in about 10 seconds. Crank out this last set. And 2, 1, here we go. All the stuff, you guys know it. Long arms, shoulder blades down and back. Puff up your chest. Squeeze the abs. Squeeze the butt. Two, 1, and relax, switch, 5 seconds. 2, 1, here we go. And relax. Okay, that's it for the bands, guys. Let's grab those bags one last time. Just 20 more squats. All right, and I'm going to start mine in 3, 2, 1, and I'm going down, up, 1, down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, down and hold, 10 seconds. 2, 1, back up, it's 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and down, 10 seconds. Final 10 seconds, nice and deep. Knees are out, chest is up, eyes are forward. Everything's working hard. And I lost track, but we'll call that good for about 10 seconds. All right, guys, go ahead and drop the bag. Take a minute, grab a sip of water. Okay. Very short, very simple WOD. 2 rounds of the following. We got 2 minutes of squats. We're going to change our stance every 20 seconds. So let's say I start out my normal stance, 20 seconds, and then my toes go out, 20 more seconds, and my feet go out, 20 seconds, narrow, 20 seconds. I'll tell you what I'm doing. You can follow along. You can do your own thing. I'm going to start with the bag. I may ditch it at some point. Bag if you can handle it. Otherwise, just body weight. From there, 1 minute plank. 2 minutes of squats. And then we're just down to a regular old plank. Okay? Hanging out there for 1 minute. 1 minute rest, which sounds like, wow, it's really generous. It's just 3 minutes of work, a couple of squats, plank. But the idea is, again, some high quality movement. Some high quality movements, keeping everything tight. And that's it. Just 2 rounds. Okay. No time like the present, guys. Let's get started in 20 seconds. Good time to explore some hip angles and positions. I'll let you know what I'm about to do. What time is coming up. All you got to do is keep squatting. We're going into 1. Here we go. I'm ready to go regular squat stance to start it off. Nice and easy. I'm not even going that fast. 2 minutes is, despite what I just said about it being somewhat chill, 2 minutes is quite a long time. So I got my regular squat stance. From there, I'm going to go wide. And here we go. I'm switching it up. You can do whatever you want. I'm going pretty excessively wide. Explore some of those outer ranges of the hips. After this, I'm going to go narrow. Explore some of the outer ranges of the ankles. And 2, 1, go narrow. Trying to keep my feet flat, flare my knees out to make some space. And from there, I'm going to my regular squat stance with toes dead straight ahead, challenging my knee position a little bit. If at any point you want to ditch the bag, totally fine. Oh boy. Last one. I'm going to go staggered, oh so slightly. Right foot is in front, left foot is behind. Work through some slightly funky mechanics. I'm not super worried about depth. Again, just exploring some of these outer ranges. And I'm going to switch that up. Other leg is now forward slightly, exploring some of those funkier end ranges. After this, we've got a 1 minute plank. Coming up in 3, 2, 1. 1 minute plank. Everything is tight, guys. Tight hips, tight bellies. And we got a minute rest coming up after this, so try and hang on all the way to the bitter end. Squeeze the legs even though they're tired. Squeeze the abs, squeeze the shoulders. Ten seconds. 2, 1, relax. Minute rest. Then we do it again. And then we'll have lots of time. Get some nice, long, luxurious stretching. My hips are open, limber, ready to go. Woo! Okay. 30 seconds. Find those bags once again. Body weight's totally fine. You start with the bag and then switch to body weight. That's A-okay. I'm gonna see if I can hang on to the bag. It's just one more round. Might as well. Going in 10 seconds. I'm starting with my regular old squat stance. And we're going into 1, and here we go. 20 seconds in the regular stance. I'm going to that wider stance in 3, 2, 1. Getting fairly excessively wide, challenging the end range of the hips. Not super worried about depth. Just trying to ease in to some more of that interesting, difficult stuff. And from there, switching it up to narrow. Again, your choice where you go, guys. But if you want to follow along with me, totally fine. From there, I'm going back to my regular stance. Toes dead straight ahead. Challenge my knees and hips. Much harder to have those knees track correctly. If this feels funky on the knee, you can adjust your toes accordingly. If you got healthy knees, should be all right. And I'm going to that staggered stance next. Slightly offset, 1 forward, 1 backward. Getting, again, to some funky outside the box stuff, but I'm keeping it controlled. Switching up to that other leg in 3, 2, 1. Other leg. Minute plank coming up. Ditch your bag in 3, 2, 1. Plank. Squeeze everything, guys. Tight butt. Tight abs. No saggy bellies. Last 15 seconds. We'll do some great stretching. Open up all the tightness. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Take a minute, guys. Oh. Grab a sip of water. We got an abundance of time. We'll spend a solid 10 minutes stretching. If you got someplace to be, by all means. But if you want to hang out and get loose, that's what we're going to do. First things first, find a wall. We got supine split. Nice and passive to start it off. Let those legs dangle. Back is flat against the ground. Toes are pointing straight back. Knees are locked out. Take a look, make sure you're even. And we're just going to hang out for about 40 seconds more. From there, you're going to pull your feet gently back together. Take your time. You're going to pull the heels and toes together. And I'm going to try and pull my feet down and then press my knees and thighs to the wall. So get your feet tucked in there nice and tight. And then from there, I'm trying to flatten everything out towards the wall. Basically, the butterfly stretch that you couldn't otherwise get if you're just sitting up. Because your feet just scoot away. As you exhale, try and push yourself gently closer. And relax. Oh, gently, gently come off the wall. Let's go seated. I've got one leg crossed over the other. Hook and squeeze. No twist. This is all about giving your hip a hug. I want my knee to be up in my chest, underneath my chin. It's that close. Feeling a ton of stretch all through here, especially if you've got tight hips or low back pain. This is an absolute winner. And let's go to the other side. Cross over, hook with the elbow, squeeze nice and deep. There, we're going to go pigeon pose. Two position pigeon pose. The first is I'm going to be stacked up high, toe is long, try not to crumple into it, allow my upper body to stay stacked up, push down on both that back hip flexor and then that front glutes. We'll hang out here about 30 seconds before we go into the next piece. And then from there, I'm trying to lead with the belly button, not my shoulders and head, as I get my belly button out over the sole of my foot. So you're basically working towards that empty space. This is You're going to get, again, some of those interesting end ranges of the hips. Oh, relax, gently, gently, gently. And then into the other side. Nice and long. Same exact thing. Nice, I love it. Dogs can't help but get involved. They're like, Human, what are you doing? What are you doing in this hallway? I want to find out. The number of dogs and kids we have participating on these calls. And then from there, working that belly button towards the middle, over the sole of the foot. Standing tall, lead with the belly. And relax. Okay. Let the hips have a little break. Fingertips back, palms are flat, elbows locked out. And I'm going to walk my hips forward, forward, until I get to the end range of that shoulder extension. I can't go any further. Try and peel the shoulder blades back behind you. Open up the chest, open up the shoulders. Whew, relax, last one. I'm going to lay down, I'm going to cross over, I'm going to pin that hip down, grab my bottom foot, and I've got, some delightful back pops as I go for a pretzel. And just trying to breathe. And let it go. Let's go to the other side. Pin it down. Grab the foot. Breathe in. Flatten out. And, relax. Good times, guys. All right, well done. Another workout in the books. Taper week. And then continue to ramp it back up. Well done, guys. We've got some new tools that we're developing. So in the next, week or whenever, we'll send out a note talking about basically this. It's pretty simple. We're going to be getting you guys a couple of pieces of PVC pipe. It's really that easy. And what this does is allows for some additional things. The band goes around, makes it easier to find the hands. There's less chafe on the bands. Pretty good overall setup. And then Ryan, I think last time I set you up with a partial band setup, and you kind of got some of your own things. So if you wanted to pick up like the true blue bands or some different configurations, we can take care of that as well.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. So Yeah, there's like once you guys kind of figure that the PVC stuff out, like I'll just find a time to come by, or if I just come to a regular class or something, I'll work with you to just come pick some stuff up and
Perfect.
and if that works for you.
That is perfect, man.